What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Jay Morel. Welcome to the blog. So today is gonna be a simple video. I'm just gonna teach you guys how to change the oil in your car. It don't matter what car it is, but pretty much there's a few steps you gotta do for different cars. Obviously it won't be the same as this one, but this is a 2020 Toyota Camry that you guys have seen on the video. And I'm just gonna do an oil change. I'll show you guys how to purchase the oil, what kind of oil you guys need, etc. So stay tuned. Check this out, guys. This engine does not say what oil it uses here, but it does say it right here. It says engine oil 0W16, and that's what we purchased. Let me show you what it looks like on the bottle itself. It says advanced fuel economy, hybrid vehicles, and blah blah blah. So, but don't look at this suited for hybrid vehicles. You kind of just want to make sure it says this number here. Now if you have an older car, let's say you have like for example, the Toyota Celica says it's 5W30 and it has a lot of wear and tear, I normally put 10W30. Why do I do that? Because the piston rings are out already, the car smokes, and it has an oil leak, and it's a very old car, so it would take a higher viscosity because it has wear and tear. Now, is it okay for you to do that? No. Am I doing that because I haven't replaced the motor and I should very soon? Yes. So just for you guys to know, it's not a good idea for you to put higher viscosity oil on any engine. If you do it, it's just because you don't care about the engine. That's pretty much what it is. And then here we go with the filter. Filters look differently, especially for European vehicles. Sometimes they come like a little cardboard. They look like, you know, like a piece of cardboard or something. Round, they're always round, but the inside of this filter, there's pretty much paper. That's what the filter is. And the European vehicles, they don't bring this metal piece outside. They bring just the inside part. So that's what it is. And yeah, this is what it should look like. Here's a different brand, and you could also see it says 10W30, higher viscosity oil. Obviously this is what I just put in the Celica, because like I said, I'm not going to be spending a lot of money on an engine I'm replacing and it doesn't run right. So there we go. This is the oil right there, 10W30, and it would always most likely say it right in the front. So for pretty much every company that I've seen, they always have it on this corner, or you know, pretty much in the whole front. So yeah, guys, so let's get to the oil change. So in order for you to get under the car, you need to get a jack and a jack stand, which looks like this. This is the jack stand, and the jack stand is just there to protect you from the jack because these are hydraulic. So if it were for this hydraulic to just go bad, the car won't fall on top of you. But just so that you know, if you have the original jack from your car, you don't have to worry about that, because the normal jacks from the car are usually a screw, so it's harder for them to go bad. I will still put a jack on it just because you never know. You want to be as safe as possible, but you know, just so you know, be careful with these because they do go bad. They go bad often. People think they don't, but they really do. For those of you that don't know, the jack, there's 4 points for you to put the jack in pretty much every corner. So there's a point here, there's a point there, and same goes to the back. Let me go back further so you can see. There's a point here, there's a point there, and also on the other side. So you want to find those points in your car. Another thing, you can always lift from the frame, the car, so you can always put the jack on the frame. But I personally don't like putting the jack on the frame because it takes the paint off of the frame, and when you take paint off of the frame, it gets rusty. So that's my personal reason why I don't do it. But if you want to do it, it's up to you. If you do it and you really care for your car, make sure you go over the paint every certain, you know, I don't know, 60, 70,000 miles. You know, put a new coat of paint in there. Looking around, so as you can see, there's a cover right there that I'm pretty sure that's where the oil goes, or the oil drain and oil filter. So we're gonna get to that cover now. Let me just put this jack stand on. So here comes the messy part of this. So everybody knows righty tighty, lefty loosey. So you loosen this up. I'm just gonna let it fall in the bucket because it's hot. There we go. That's the oil. So we let this drain. Something I did forget to say is that the screw itself has a gasket. So it's good for you to replace this gasket often. Every time you change your oil, I wouldn't say every time you change your oil, but at least every 3 times you change your oil. So just so you know, I'll try to show you that once this finishes draining. So let's just give it some time. Also, I wanted to show you guys something. Sorry for covering the camera, but this is tough. All right, so let me show you something. You see how the car is slanted, right? It's like this way. The reason why I lift it this way is because the oil pan is on this side. So gravity would naturally push the oil this way, and I want to drain it as much as possible. The other correct way, well actually the best way of doing it is to lift this straight up. But because I can't, I could, but I didn't want to. I'm just being lazy. I'd rather just do this one side, which will push all the oil this way, and I can get as much oil as possible out of the oil pan. This is the screw, and that's the gasket right there. Ooh, this is tough to do with this camera. And like Chris Fix would say, out with the old and in with the new. Guys, always tighten the filter by hand. Don't use a tool to tighten it. I see a lot of people do that. Don't do that. It gets tighter as the vehicle warms up. After you go through the entire process of the oil change, then you gotta clear the oil. So every car is different. So I didn't remember how to do it, but you kind of have to navigate through this. So in this specific car, you go here, all the way to the end right here. Then you go to vehicle settings, you press OK here on the tab. Then you go to schedule maintenance. Can you guys see this? There we go. Schedule maintenance, press OK. And then you want to reset data, yes. So reset is complete. We have another 5,000 miles before it goes off. I want to also say thank you for all the support I've been getting. It's only been 5 days since I've been doing YouTube, and I really appreciate everybody who has subscribed to the channel and has put some faith in my content. So I really appreciate it. Please stay tuned. I will be adding so much more content. I was gonna start mentioning everybody who has subscribed to me, but unfortunately a lot of people have their name blocked, so I can't really see it. But thank you so much for everybody who has subscribed, all my friends, everybody who has been very supportive. So yeah, stay tuned guys, and really thank you so much.